There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
What? 380.
Watch 98 to Mike. Come on, D.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the 30 on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's got his big and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Coleman. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone.
Check 55, Mike. I got one. Watch safety 3.
The drive will start with an option going left. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5 now. Walker going deep down. He's got a man. Complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
A run with Josh Adams, the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
Tighten down. There you go. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Go 14.
On first down, Wilson. Got a man open. That's Harry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Wilson. This is the tight end fan. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, though. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this is going to be... Andy Isabella was the intended target. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's the 2nd-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Right here.
On 3rd down, here's an option play left. A little juke. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, it's Hines, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. They'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On second down, this is Jackson. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The improv act there, good for 9. And
there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down. Pick up, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Squeeze, double.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with third and 11 coming up.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On third down, Walker flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Walker, and I think the ball's out. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
53, check 53. Too little, cut. Jim. Check 9.
So that'll back him up 5. Walker now to throw on second down, eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. On first down, it's Coleman. Sean Williams that time in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 16 yards, a first down.
Watch the screen.
On first and 10, it's Wilson going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try the option and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. Crunch.
Walker off the play fake. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Check 15, check 15.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Walker escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
198, 98, 98, go, go, go. Watch the safety creep.
On 3rd down, Coleman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw is Wilson, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field.
On 1st down, they're going option left. And now he'll tuck it and run. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Second and 6. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Quinnen Williams It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Walker. From the gun, he'll throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Christian Wilkins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To throw is Walker. Throwing on 4th down. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Lorenzo Carter. And boy, that means this. It's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line. Goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, hold on. 53.
They'll go option to the short side. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drop.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. You said what against him?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Now, remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because
they've got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run the option right here on first down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now Walker, off play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll go option to the short side, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Wide, get wide. Check the backer, check the backer.
On fourth down, Walker, he's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. John Ross, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Coleman now. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll find Metcalf. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Wilson wants to throw it on the move to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A.J. Derby, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different